Right now, there is South Korean cults proselytizing and evangelizing on your US college campus that you're a student of. My name's Mitch, and I was in a South Korean doomsday cult called the World Messiah Church of God, and this is part one of how cults are infiltrating the US college campuses. And if you're a college student, you need to listen to this, and please share with all of your friends. The World Messiah Church of God is a South Korean cult established in 1964 by its founder An Sang-kong, who the church claims to be Second Coming Christ. After his passing in 1985, they claim that the power was handed over to a man named Kim Ju-chol and Zang Gil-ja. Zang Gil-ja meaning God the Mother. If you are a college student on a US campus, you need to be aware of this group. They proselytize and evangelize more than any other group. They usually come in twos on campus, and a good way to recognize this group is if they're telling you you need to keep the Passover for your salvation, or you need to keep the Sabbath day, and anybody that's keeping Sunday service, they're going to hell. They also might say they have the only truth. They may also preach to you that we need to keep God's feast, or that the end of the world is coming, or even that God has a divine female entity, or divine female nature, that is God the Mother. They may even preach to you about God came a second time from South Korea. If you're approached by a group that states any of these things I just mentioned to you, you need to very quickly be aware what group you're dealing with. In the same time, if any group invites you to a Bible study, you need to be able to ask this group if they're registered on the college campus as a group. Don't be fooled by these groups. They will use front names such as ASEZ, A-S-E-Z, as a volunteer group. Maybe they do cleanups and stuff. They may introduce themselves as Elohim Academy or Elohim Bible studies. If you hear these terms, you need to be very wary that it might be the World Messiah Church of God, a South Korean cult that is expanded exponentially across the United States, and they're most likely on your college campus. This group will invite you to Bible studies, and many of the people maybe in the Bible studies are actually not current campus students. They might be a part of the World Messiah Church of God, just trying to make it feel more comfortable, like there's more people at the actual Bible study. Again, if you're hearing things about the end of the world, that we have the only truth, that you need to keep the feasts of God, the Passover, the Sabbath day, that you also need to know who the female God is, or the second coming of Christ, or God who comes from the east. You're dealing with the World Messiah Church of God, and they're most likely, again, on your campus. So if you have friends or family and you see this video, please share